nothing changes. All I want is a moment to think clearly, but thoughts come unrelenting, consuming every waking moment. My mind binds me and I can't escape. I shout for help when no one hears me. One day I feel I'll just disappear. Lost in this chaos, I'm searching for peace.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Dirt Sheet Radio presents the Jopin Challenge Hammered Down edition of the TNA Impact. We got some open challenges. We got some NXT crossing the line. We got some final matches. We got some Mokuba trying to see the spotlight once again. All this and more. I am that coordinator reviewer, Matt, and to join me, as always, in the honorable Korea number one, the IWC World Team of Korea, Andrew, how you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'm okay. It's not that bad. It's an alright week. Decent
Yeah.
show. And we got Sacrifice tomorrow, so...
We will be here tomorrow again.
2 days in a row.
We do that like once a month.
Not always. Sometimes it's a Saturday, sometimes it's Sunday.
Or sometimes I'm unavailable because, I do something else that's not this.
That's usually the Thursday we miss, though, when you do that. I think we've only missed, like, one pay-per-view.
We missed we missed two. We missed the Nemeth Alexander Iron Man, and we missed the last one for the year.
Okay, so we only really missed one. I get you.
Yeah, that one, and the Nemeth AJ Francis one.
I repeat, we missed one.
I know we missed AJ Francis.
Did that make you sad today? Because Francis, well,
There
actually,
was
not AJ. It was no Casey Navarro. That's what made both of us upset, right?
I know. Yes, but we get him tomorrow. We will be graced with his presence tomorrow.
Yes, our golden boy.
Yes, against Laredo Kid and fucking Octagon Jr.
Is Octagon Jr. or is it somebody different? Because I thought Octagon Cito was a... I don't know what exactly the distinction is in Mexico, but I'm just going to say a small wrestler, if you get my drift. Like a hornswoggle wrestler. But I didn't... Because Octagon Jr., like, the only other Octagon I can think of is, like, some old fucker, and maybe that was his dad.
It's Flamita.
Oh, wait! Really?
Yeah.
When the fuck did Flamita start going by Octagon Jr.?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Who the fuck owns Flamita? He can't use Flamita.
It's either that one or a different one.
Oh no, this is an LA Park situation?
Okay, it's the freelancer one, not the Flamita. Hold on, now I gotta check when was the last time Flamita was Octagon. Hold on.
Okay. Why do they do that? Why do they name... Why is there always, like, a copycat of someone somewhere? Like, Mexico needs to figure their shit out.
The last time he was Octagon Jr. You're not gonna tell me, are you? 2016.
So someone else took up the mask, or the mantle, whatever, like they're fucking Batman?
I don't fucking know.
I forgot that Octagon Jr. was like the Batman of CMLL.
Wasn't that also Penta at one point? Or am I just getting people mixed up?
Penta was always Penta. But, like, he just had to change his name because of, like, what? Pentagon,
Penta Dark, Penta Obscuro, Penta Zero Miro, Pentagon Jr.
Yeah, I think Pentagon Jr. was owned by AAA. And Lucha Underground did Pentagon Dark. And then, like, Obscura was something else that he used somewhere else. And now he's just Penta Cero Miedo. But wasn't he that in AEW also?
Which one?
Cero Miedo, Penta.
Yeah, Penta El Sierra Maria.
Okay.
You know what? I can't make fun of him now because he has the same birthday as me.
You know, that's the funny thing. I feel the same way about people with the same birthday as me.
No, like it's literally July 18th, 1990.
Oh, exactly. Everything is the
Exactly,
same.
exactly my birthday.
Oh, see, I just go based off the day. So, like, I have the same birthday as Ric Flair. So, like, as dumb as he gets sometimes, I can't be mad at the man. It's the same birthday.
But no, it's like to the T.
Yeah, that's impressive, actually.
He also goes by Golden Magic.
Who are we talking about?
Octagon Juniors.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
fucking okay.
There
So,
we go.
so someone else to bring Laredo Kid down because
Yes.
I don't even know who they're facing. They're just gonna lose.
Well,
It's Laredo.
they're fighting first class.
Well, they better lose then.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely lose. But now, will Octagon showcase better than Laredo?
I don't know because Laredo was on today and he looked better than he's looked in
A while.
forever. Yeah,
I was like, man, did someone else take the mask?
I could have been really mean and dark and said something like he looked better than he has since before he died or almost died, whatever the fuck that
Oh, the
was.
surgeries.
Yeah, exactly. That fucking spleen implosion or whatever the fuck. I forget whatever ruptured with him. But like, yeah, I could have went a little mean. I just chose not to.
Bad clams. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if today's match was more of a boon on chemistry between Laredo and the person he wrestled, or more of a black mark on the person he wrestled, just like not being as good as he once was.
I don't know. Like I said, until tomorrow, I'm just gonna chalk it up as a bad night.
That's nice of you.
I like to give one chance.
One. You
That's
get to one. Everybody gets a one.
Only one. After that, you can go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, more or less, yeah.
But before we actually get to the show, we got a couple of things that we talked about off the air, like Tiger Queen taking off her mask and being Venny.
Again, like we talked about it off air, I'm really curious what her thought process was because
Uh,
she got a lot of shit for
yeah,
being trans,
yeah.
and then
And then Wave took a chance on her and made her main event.
and then she still got a little bit of shit, but then her and Hannah were best friends, Hannah Kimura, and
Yeah.
then like when Hannah passed away, I feel like the heat on her left, and then the fact that she like Sayama like approved of her becoming Tiger Queen, like I don't think anybody knew it was her until she took the mask off.
Some actually speculated last year.
Okay, but that's speculation.
They're like, she has the same moonsault like Venny.
But so like my point I'm getting at is like it had to be easier for her to wrestle without the side comments and the
Yeah.
issues that come from the fact that Japan is I'm going to say more conservative country. I think we all know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not wrong, right?
Well, I didn't experience it when I went to Japan, but well, there's a good amount of people that are like, fuck that though.
But it's still the overwhelming majority is still very
Right.
old school. Like, okay, yeah, if you get to like Shibuya or Harajuku or something like that, they're definitely a little more, I don't know, liberal minded.
Progressive, yeah.
However you want to word it. Yes, but I think the overarching feeling is still kind of in that traditional sense. So like,
But if you go to Kyoto,
Kyoto hates white people though, so that doesn't
Kyoto
count.
hates. Yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, we make it worse every time we go there. Not us specifically. I mean, like us tourists, like as tourists.
I mean, white people make it bad everywhere they go. Why do you think Americans have like the worst fucking reputation in every country everywhere?
I know. Why do you think every country makes fun of us? It's like, you know what? We're still not seeing the problem, but at the same time, like, that's fair. Like, us were like, you know what? You're right. And the other ones are like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why, you know what? If I went to like Korea, Japan, China, I would just lie and say I'm Canadian. They don't ask for your fucking passport. Like, they just go, "Oh, where are you from?" You go, "Canada." They won't hate you immediately. So that's how that one works.
I mean, we could.
But they won't, though.
I know.
It's,
Speaking of, I should send you a video of a guy I follow. You know me, Kenny. He talked about his trip to Japan and how him and everyone there got cursed from going to Osaka.
oh, well, that's Osaka, too. Like, Jesus, fuck, why would you go to...
No. It was funny though. It was like they're all hanging out, and this old man was like behind one of them, and he goes, "Sorry." Like, this doesn't say what or why, just in like this sinister tone, and walks away. And all of a sudden, one got sick, one got attacked by a monkey in the hot spring.
So is this actually the premise for the new Silent Hill F?
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Yes.
It just starts off with an old man going, "Sorry."
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no explanation. Just walks away. One got sick for like 4 to 5 days. One thought they saw someone taking a peek at them in the shower.
And now it's just you summoned Silent Hill to 1960s
Yes.
Japan. You're like, "The fuck did you do?"
Yes.
So sorry.
Yes.
What the fuck? Sorry doesn't fix this. Say sorry to Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Do it and see if that works.
Exactly.
You piece of shit.
One had bad nightmares, and the one had the worst one and did not get laid. Even when they were at the red light district at 11 o'clock, like, no one looked at this one person.
Okay, that's problematic then. Like,
No, like,
I think like diarrhea and everything be the worst aspect, but if you go to the red light district and you get no attention, oh.
yeah, that's the thing. Like, this person's like, he's not a bad looking guy either. It's like, but they went, the woman all that talked to everyone else but him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh my
Jesus.
God.
I thought you were just gonna say like in general. I'm like, that's still not worse than diarrhea or anything.
Even when they went to a regular club, no.
That's my point. Like regular clubs are just like regular kind of shit. Sure, that's just striking out. That's fine. But if you go to the fucking horny section and you get no action, that's a problem, man. It's like all you have to do is pay people when they do it, and nobody wanted to accept the money. Basically, it's like, wow, that's rejection on a new level. Like fucking A.
I just sent it to you, so just watch it. Whatever.
Oh, I will.
I'm not doing justice, but just watch it. It's funny.
That's so fucked. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, but anywho, yeah. Hopefully, we'll find out about Betty being Tiger Queen.
Yeah, I'm really curious what prompted her to take the mask off.
Yeah.
Aside from maybe just feeling restricted by it, maybe, but like...
That or just not feeling it, or doesn't like as limited to just that either Diana or strong style pro wrestling.
Yeah.
But again, we don't get footage.
That's true. That is very true. I don't know. Because it's not like Wave was super big either. Like, Wave had a moment where it was getting momentum, but then COVID kind of murdered it, from what I remember.
From which company?
Wave.
Yeah, I know they had a streaming service that was like $5, but you didn't get everything.
Well, that was my thing. Like, Wave had a small glimmer of, like, momentum, but then it fucking died. So, like, I don't know what Venny's, like, thought process is right now and where she's going.
Right.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, maybe we can talk to her.
That would be cool. We do whatever the fuck we want on this show anyway. So,
Yeah.
TNA Rewind. This time it's an interview. What? What do you mean?
Like, it'd be half the show anyway.
Probably, yeah. And then it's just like, hey, you want to stick around and talk about the TNA episode? And she'll just be like, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't fucking watch it. Okay, fine.
Just have it in the background.
Watch it while we talk about it. There we go. We'll walk you through it. Oh, see, now that could be an interesting concept, like a watch-along type thing.
Watch along with someone else.
Exactly. Like, yes. Whenever it's like watching a movie with somebody and they just ask questions the whole time. Like, who's that? Why
Yeah,
are they fighting?
yeah,
What's that?
we'll just have it on in the background, and as we're talking.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. We figured out it's a new concept.
Yes. But I also saw Queen of the Ring over the weekend.
You? Who
I did.
who forced you to do it?
I
That's women's wrestling.
I chose to. Hey now.
Oh my god, you're gonna hate tomorrow then. That's too much women's wrestling in 1 week
I
for
know.
you.
Well, no, we got Iceman in there, so it's already base.
But then there's the Knockouts Championship, and then there's Lay versus Tessa.
I'm
So
only looking.
that's three
I
Knockouts matches.
well, are they going to be in a row?
I don't know. It's Lay and Tessa, and the Knockouts tag is probably going to be pretty close. So you might get one of those.
I'm actually only looking forward to Lay and Tessa.
Same, same.
Like, I don't care about the other two. I only care about the handicap match because of the concierge. That's it.
Oh, he's hilarious. Yeah,
Yes. I have his face. Saved on my phone that expression. I was like, this is meme material.
it really is. Yes.
Says as he looked at the camera.
Yeah. What?
What?
Fucking A.
Oh my god, it's perfect. Yeah, and I can give two shits about the title matches.
Fair. But speaking about Queen of the Ring, so now I know there was some other drama on this page and other things. So which one do you think was the more conversation-inducing, dumb video clip of the week? Do you think it was Damaris Lewis and her wrestling is scripted, you know who's going over kind of bullshit thing? Camille trying to use backwards ass logic to make it sound like she's actually like more clever than she is, but it was fucking stupid save, or Hammerstone like just mentioning like a mystery illness that sounded like his video sounded like an email you write to your boss when you don't want to come into work and you can't figure out like what sickness to use. So you're just like, I don't know. I was really sick for like 4 months and like pneumonia wouldn't go and they just wouldn't clear me. Like I feel bad, man. Like family emergency, health emergency. Ah, fuck it, like that. Like it was the most vague bullshit.
One, I don't want to get in trouble, but it was. What?
Tell me it wasn't vague bullshit that sounded like bad.
No. It's sus to me because didn't he tweet about going there like he was getting ready for the pay-per-view before?
Yes.
I mean,
yes, he did. He said he tweeted about the show earlier in the day.
Like he was going there, like he was getting ready to wrestle.
And was called off, which that could have been the pneumonia day. That really could have. That could have been like, oh, well, you're sick. We can't clear you.
I was like, unless he got pneumonia as he was making his way there.
Correct, but like he did a fucking bodybuilding thing, so he was obviously healthy enough to do bodybuilding for like a month or whatever it was. Shows up to the show, gets rejected, and then fucking 3 months of just mystery disease. What the fuck? That sounds like a bad excuse. I feel like he did himself no favors. Even if he was trying to clear things up, it sounded dumb. It sounded bad.
Right.
But speaking of dumb, what about the other two?
But no, it was Damaris Lewis. So that comment.
You think Damaris Lewis's initial one was worse than Camille trying to cover it?
You know what? I didn't see Camille. I didn't listen to Camille covering it. But now that you mention it,
Camille basically, just to give you the summation, then
okay.
tries to say that she didn't mean that you know who's going to win because it's scripted. She meant it like everybody who's wrestling is a winner. So before you even get into the ring, you win. You know you're gonna win, kind of thing.
Oh no, that's fucking stupid.
That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Yes,
that's the dumbest thing.
Okay.
She like put the chips down on top of that.
Yes. Like Damaris's comment was dumb. I get the fact that she was trying to be like funny, but like that's just too on the nose. Like Nope.
I'll give it a pass because she's not an actual wrestler. Doesn't really know the business. You just played as one.
But it's still stupid. It's like going to a magic show and be like, it's all mirrors. We all knew that, right? It's
Yeah,
like, shut the fuck up. Of
yeah,
course we know that. We want to be tricked. That's why we go.
yeah. Like we don't care. We just want to suspend disbelief for like an hour or two.
Correct. That's why people watch wrestling. They want to suspend their
Yeah,
disbelief, and even though we
that's
know
why.
it's fake,
Yeah, that's why half the fan base likes the mental gymnastics.
correct. That's also why half the fan base has their own podcast to talk about the mental gymnastics, to
Like
validate things.
like we are right now.
Shit, yeah. Yeah. We don't talk about a lot of actual mental gymnastics stuff here, though. We're just
No,
talking about random
no,
shit.
because I
We
feel like
barely talk about TNA.
well, because I think if we had an AEW thing, we would get fired.
I wouldn't do it.
I know. It's like, well, just put a bullet to my fucking head. Just come on.
It's like,
Come on.
let's remember the genesis of this thing, and that's not just for the TNA reference. It's just, you were like, I'm going to do a TNA show, and there's nobody else that watches TNA. And I'm like, well, I do. So, if you said, I'm going to do an AEW show, and no one else does it, I'd be like, good luck, buddy. Have fun.
I almost agreed to Collision. I was like, you know what? I need to do more than one. Like, I'll do Collision. And it's just like, no, because that was when Punk left. Like, oh no, no.
I would agree to be being. I would agree to be getting involved in an actual collision instead of watching that pile of shit.
We could make it happen.
I know. I know.
Let's do it. Let's go Collision.
This is the East Coast. You've seen bad drivers everywhere. So
I
like,
know. I have.
I could go play in the highway and make that happen real quick.
Yes.
And that is way more incentive for me than watching any fucking product from that fucking brand.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But I enjoyed the movie. I very much enjoyed it.
You're gonna be grumpy as hell tomorrow. Too much women's wrestling all of a sudden.
Yes.
And it's women. It's like Joshi you like. We could talk about Stardom, Marigold, old Joshi, like the Dump Matsumoto, like Queen of the Villains.
Yeah.
You like that, but as soon as it's Western women, you're like, women.
Down with feminism! do not clip this. Do not clip.
You're like, feminism shouldn't go past the oceans. This is the worst. Pacific or Atlantic, just stay in Asia.
Oh God, I'm sad like the AEW fans now. Oh God,
You are, yes.
no.
You are becoming what you hate.
Oh God, I do. I fucking hate them so much. So fucking much. I said the woman that played Mae Young did fantastic. I think Mae Young was probably one of the best parts.
Okay. Wasn't it a Mildred Burke story?
Yeah, no. Yes, it was. But that Mae Young was like kind of like a secondary side character because she was a power of Mildred, kind of like more than a few.
Was she like the Chigusa in Queen of Villains, or she was like kind of like a secondary main character, or was she more like Bull, where she was like the main sidekick?
Kind of like, I guess, main sidekick.
Okay.
Like I think out of all the supporting people, she had more screen time.
Makes sense. Okay.
Both her and June Byers, which is played by Camille, who also did a good job.
Did she have many speaking lines in that movie?
Like, if I had
That's a no.
no, I'm trying to say, like if I had a random dialogue, probably like 5-10 minutes.
So, I'm assuming they covered the fact that she's got about as much charisma as negative can quantify.
But she looked the part for it.
She always has looked the part. She just can't speak.
Right.
That's the problem.
Walton, who played Jack Pfeffer, was great. Billy Wall was a dick. They also showed Gorgeous George quite a bit. So.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so like, oh, all right, all right.
Who did Martin Cove play? The guy from Cobra Kai, Karate Kid? I know he was like a promoter or
Al
something.
Haft, actually.
Okay, okay.
And we had Jim Cornette as the NWA commissioner, playing as himself, talking down on women's wrestling, how it's not always a big draw.
You're living up to your nickname at least. There you go.
I have the authority.
Are you gonna bring a Wendy's bag to the sacrifice review tomorrow? Just gonna have a Sprite and a cheeseburger already?
No, like I would have to like pick it up after work and not eat it for like 5 hours, 5 6 hours.
You could just pick up an extra burger or two for
Well,
the
I
show.
would still have to wait 6 hours to eat it on the air.
Do you not have a microwave?
I don't want to do that.
How is that effort? It's already cooked. You just like microwave it for like 30 seconds.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
That's a valid enough answer. Okay, fine.
I don't want to. I don't want, man.
Or you know what? Here's the compromise. You know what you do? You make burgers. That way it's homemade, but you get like a Sprite from Wendy's beforehand, so you can have the drink. So you can put whatever you want in the cup for the gimmick.
Maybe.
There we go. There we go.
I'll think about it.
It could be bourbon. It could be your Elvis whiskey or whatever the fuck that is. If you still
Right.
need that left, it doesn't have to be Sprite. We just need to live the gimmick. That's how that works.
But of course, much like Iron Claw, it's not always 100% accurate because they killed Gladys Gillum in the movie, even though she didn't die till 2009.
I mean, didn't Iron Claw completely like ignore one of the Von Erichs that died just because like there were too many that died already? So just like we've already killed enough people.
They ignored the first one.
Okay, that's the one that I like. I didn't see it, but like I remember people complaining that like
No. They didn't
somebody didn't die.
They just didn't show the first one dying.
Okay, that's
The first one to die was David.
okay.
But I was like, oh yeah, we'll decide who wins the belt next by a coin toss between Kevin and Carrie.
Who lives and who dies? That's what this coin toss decides.
Yeah, like you'll win the world title, but you'll also lose your foot, you'll get buried, and you'll kill yourself. Which one is it gonna be?
Little did we know Lance Archer's old gimmick of like everybody dies was just like a Von Erich memo too. Like, shit. Is Lance Archer actually like the lost Von Erich? Do we not know? He started using the claw at some point.
He is in Texas, so
There we go. He hasn't been relevant forever.
He's the bastard child Lance Von Erich. Lance Von Erich, Lance Hoyt.
There we go. So just because we're talking about him, and I didn't think we'd randomly like bring up Archer, Hoyt, Lance. However, do you think we're going to see any reference to Jeff Hardy's fucking TNA debut tomorrow at Sacrifice? Because he debuted in, 2004 in an X Division match against AJ.
Yeah.
And the finish was Kid Cash and Lance Hoyt, ending it with a DQ. Kid Cash just, mentioned on Twitter that he's taking bookings because he's feeling better than he has in a couple years after all the injuries. And Archer's about as not relevant at all in AEW or where the fuck he is.
Yeah, no, he's a lost cause now.
So, I wonder, do you think there's a chance we could get that throwback?
I want to say yes. I want to believe.
Because it lines up awkwardly. Like, as soon as I saw Kid Cash put that on Twitter, that he's just, like, out of retirement, basically, because he finally feels healthier after surgeries and everything. Like, I'm like, that's odd timing. Right before Sacrifice, right before Jeff Hardy's in a X Division title match, huh? Okay, I see where we're going. Maybe. I just say it.
I'm just saying.
That's my pie in the sky fantasy book, just for people who've been like TNA fans forever. Like,
I would be down though. I would be down for that.
Okay.
Yes.
Because then we could have the Hardys versus like Cash and Hoyt or Archer, whatever the fuck he's going by. We know who we mean. Like,
Yeah, you know what we're all about.
so that could be cool.
But but no, that was a solid movie. Check it out, guys. Still in theaters for like I don't know, maybe another week because I think box office is awful.
Has it not done well in the box office?
Opening weekend was 380,000.
380,000
Thousand.
for just, was it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or was it a late release?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oof.
Yeah, I only had there was only 2 other people in my theater too when I saw it.
And it wasn't a limited release?
I don't know if it's out of theaters now. You're gonna make me question that.
But it's like out in all theaters. It's not like limited locations, like only AMC's get it or only Regals or some shit like that.
It was in Regal, it was in AMC. I don't know if it would be in a local theater. I don't know.
Okay, just that's sad. I was trying to come up with an excuse, like maybe if it was like a limited like release.
I'm trying to think.
That's
no, hold on.
terrible. I mean, it's
And,
bad, but then again, Cornette isn't wrong in the fact that it doesn't always draw, and a lot of Western wrestlers don't know nor care about old shit.
No.
Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen some like trivia channels on YouTube that do like wrestling trivia or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that they don't know shit past like the ruthless aggression era?
No.
Like, if you give them people from the 90s, they're lost. Like, anybody from, like, the barely millennial to whatever the next one is. That's
Yeah, I feel like
Z.
the only one. I think the only one they would know was a Wonder Blaze, and that's it. Probably that's no one else.
But, like, young millennials and Zoomers don't know shit about anything in, like, the 90s, really. Aside from the buzz crap from, like, Attitude Era.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could be like, this is Sean O'Hare. They'll be like, who the fuck is Sean O'Hare? It's like, fuck you. Okay, that's who Sean O'Hare is. Just fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck it. Like, what about Stasiak? Don't you know he is the son of the other Stasiak who won the WWF title? Don't you know that?
A fucking Polish hammer, motherfucker.
Get out of here! You make me sick.
I used to cry when Ivan Koloff sung the national anthem, you know? What? Who? I hate you!
Were you there when Bruno lost the world title the first time? The crowd was dead silence.
Yeah, Argentina Rocca, you know, remember when he did things? Or Ivan Putski?
Yeah.
Now, people don't know shit. And we're memeing on old names, too, that we barely even fucking know who the fuck they are. But, like, Mildred Burke's, like, almost, 100 years ago? It's like 75 years ago? Wasn't that the 50s?
If you started, like, early... Did she start?
Was it the 40s or the 50s?
40s. I think late 40s.
Okay, I'm not that far. Late 40s, 50s. We're talking a couple years. But, so it's like, that's like 75, 80 years ago. People barely know what the fuck they ate for lunch anymore. This is the TikTok generation.
It is.
If a song's more than 3 minutes long, people lose interest.
Yeah, and yet they are still here with us.
That's because we keep it random. They don't know what the fuck we're gonna say next because we don't know what the fuck we're gonna say.
We like to keep them on their toes.
Like is a strong word.
Yes, we want to keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
It's like you're paying attention. You know, you're here now.
It also keeps us engaged too. Just who knows where the fuck our minds will take us.
It's like we want you to pay attention to the hidden details. Like Epstein didn't kill himself.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not our fault we have a podcast exactly like Rock's rambly fucking Steal Your Soul promo from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, sexually caressing his cheek. Like, I want you.
Well, if this was an in-person, maybe. But, you know, there could be some caressing going on, you know. Whatever the people want.
Yeah, we'll listen. We'll listen a little bit.
Exactly. We listen for the people, just like somebody else in TNA, because, You know that's the best
Now
gimmick.
he'll listen to me if I hit him with a car.
Well, no, you won't honk the horn. You want to hit him.
No,
You don't.
no. He'll hear the wheels.
You're
He'll
not
hear
gonna
the wheels.
stop. You're just gonna go over him. You're
Yeah.
gonna hear the wheels. He's gonna scream. That's how it works.
I'll go, sorry, it's my choice.
You said I get to decide.
I am a peoples.
That's true.
I is peoples.
IR people. It's like IR baboon.
Have a red ass out.
Yeah.
I'll skip it and hop in. Let's go. Let's do it.
We're gonna kick your ass cow and chicken style, motherfucker. What the fuck did you just say to me?
Well, you don't want to be like the red guy?
The red guy.
He was low key my favorite.
Him. Yes.
You know, there was only one episode with the yard sale. He talked about how he bought the yard for 25 cents. Like, ooh, choo. Oh. Like he's just grinding, like shaking his, like twerking his ass while rubbing on the telephone pole, just falls to the ground. Like what?
And people wonder why millennials are fucked up. That was our childhood. That was cartoons for us. It's like,
Yes.
oh. It's like Rocco's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy, IR Baboon,
Yeah.
Cow and Chicken, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. It's,
We defied logic in our shows. Damn it!
that's why we're idiots now. Wait.
Like that is why we are the way we are now, and that is why nothing phases us. We've been through shit.
We've been damaged since we were like 10. You
Yeah.
can't break us any more than we already are.
It's like we've seen it before 11 times, as a matter of fact.
Exactly. And that was all before the age of 14.
Yeah. They don't even know.
They don't. Kids these days. Damn you kids, you don't know what it was like.
Hold on, we gotta do the sound part. Whereas with kids these days,
God damn it, no we don't.
kids these days, kids these days.
Ugh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Shit.
And then I go slap. I'm going slap happy.
That's
Oh,
all
yeah,
because of those this is your brain on drugs fucking those Dare commercials were the worst things for millennials. That's why we were all drunk or on drugs.
Yes.
It was kind of cool in retrospect. Like, this is your brain on drugs, and it's just like, what? Rachel Lee Cook fucking frying an egg, and then she, like, throws the pan through the window. And you're like, that's pretty fucking badass. You just go, fuck these eggs.
We got that. Or we had gross ones where these free teenagers don't know how to take care of themselves, using rotten milk for cereal, old coffee grinds to make coffee again. Like, dude, that's gross when someone tries to light a cigarette. But not while you're eating and drinking. But the cigarette is the gross.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, ew, tobacco. What about everything? Okay.
Yeah, all that is fucking. Like if I saw it now, I would probably vomit.
So that's where you draw the line. Okay.
That's fucking disgusting.
Okay, 90s.
Or the one person that was deflated like a balloon on the couch. She can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, the melted one on the couch or whatever. Fuck, I vaguely remember that one, yeah.
I was like, that sounds fucking harmless.
It's like she's just really loose and deflated. It's fine, man. She ain't moving. She ain't hurting nobody. I see no problem with this.
Like, you make it sound like she just committed murder. Like,
it's like, look at her. Look at what she's doing. She is chilling like a villain. Like, I don't know. Fuck, man.
Like, she's not doing chores or dishes. Maybe she did them already and she's relaxing.
I don't want to do chores either, so fuck off.
Yeah, do it real quick and then you get hired to reward yourself. That way you do nothing for the rest of the day.
There we go. It's like going to the gym and then getting yourself something bad to eat. It's your reward for going to the gym.
Yeah, but if you want that, just go to Planet Fitness. It's a scam.
I mean, you're right. The problem is you feel bad about yourself as you walk in and as you walk out. And then that's comfort food when you decide to cheat on your diet.
It's like
Why are you sad? Yes.
It's like you worked hard. Wait, you worked too hard. Get out of here. Get out.
Yeah, go.
It's for
Leave.
people to take it easy. You make me sick. Working out hard. Trying to better yourself. Get out. Fucking whore.
Hey, I still love the fact that the 90s were the ultimate time to open like an ice cream place next to a fucking Jenny Craig. Like that was the ultimate like fuck you back in the 90s. Everybody had one strip mall that had a fucking Jenny Craig or some kind of like little fitness thing and then an ice cream shop. Or like a Carvel because that's ice cream and like cake shit. Like you get a little bit of option and you're like, "Oh, look at that shit."
Yeah, it's good to have the variety.
Yes, yes. Did Carvel make it up to like New York and all that other stuff? I don't know exactly how national Carvel is.
I think it's only Long Island, New York area.
Okay. So it's not near you now, huh?
No. That broke my heart. And my neighbor, one of my neighbors, when they were around here before they moved to Australia for a little bit, they're like, "What's Carvel?" I'm like,
So please tell me you like went back to New York, got them a Fudgy the Whale, and like let them learn before they left.
No, they don't deserve it.
What?
They don't deserve it.
What?
They don't deserve it.
You didn't like these neighbors?
No, I like them. They're good. They're good people. But
Then why the fuck? Come on! It's a Fudgy. Everybody should experience Fudgy once.
no. So whenever I go to Long Island, I make sure to go to Carvel at least once. No
That's-
matter what time it is, I am going.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I want my cake batter Carvalanche. Damn
Oh,
it.
that's what I get too. Yeah.
Like you know what? Every time wherever has cake batter ice cream now, that's it. It's my default now. I need my cake batter.
A lot of places don't do that though. Like the Carvalanche was so good.
I know.
It's like it was filling and tasty and just like you felt like a fat bastard when you were done with it, but like it's so good.
I was like, you know, and when it's like when you think you're done, you're really not.
Correct, because there's always more to eat.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to pull it with the spoon because sometimes the shit gets to the bottom
Yeah,
and it's just
exactly.
like, oh, okay, it's not all ice cream.
And you could drink the rest.
Exactly. So good.
So I'm gonna do that next time I go down.
Yeah, if
Right on?
you're gonna piss me off enough to actually make me probably get Carvel before the show tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, and I kind of
Yeah.
want Carvel.
Exactly. All right.
I'm not a big ice cream person either, but shit, that sounds great right now.
It does. It sounds fantastic right now. But focus, people. Focus. I don't want to focus, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to click on it. Because if I don't click on it, I'm going to keep forgetting about it.
But it's only been 45 minutes. Like, we can't talk about TNA yet.
Yeah. The show's halfway over. Let's go.
Oh, fair.
The show's halfway over.
Fine.
Yeah, first match, Eddie Edwards and Leon Slater. It's now a War Games type of steel cage. The winner gets the advantage for the team. It's not lethal lockdown because there's no weapons. If there is, I swear to God, if there is weapons around the cage, just call it lethal lockdown.
And I swear, if the reason they haven't called an event lockdown or brought lockdown back is because of the fucking pandemic, I'm gonna be angry. Lockdown existed before the pandemic. Don't be like, people gonna be sad if we call this lockdown. Fuck off! Just call it lockdown. People don't go into a TNA show thinking, if they say that word, it's gonna make me remember the pandemic. I'm gonna get sad. No, fuck ass. Just do it.
It's like make lethal lockdown great again.
Where's Ali when we need him?
Exactly. Ali, if you could bring back lethal lockdown, you have my vote.
You know what? He almost has a team for that. Because Lethal Lockdown's supposed to be 5. He's got the Great Hands. He's got him. He's got Tasha. So if he can get one more associate, and then Santana could get like a group of people, they could do Lethal Lockdown.
Also, real quick, I didn't know Silent Hill F was a legit game.
I thought you did. You rolled with it like you knew what it was.
I just know Silent Hill, but I'm looking at the stills of it now. It looks fucking gorgeous.
And it takes it literally takes place in Japan.
No, it's like Junji Ito designs, and I'm like, I'm for it.
And it's the guy that wrote Higurashi, the visual
Ooh.
novel, is the one that's writing this.
Ooh, I'm in. Like I am in.
What's his name? Like Ryukishi 07 or something like that. I forget exactly. I know he wrote
Yeah,
Higurashi.
Ryukishi 07.
I was actually correct. I pulled that out of my ass. Okay. Good. I just like it's something like Ryukishi. But, yeah.
What is there a release date though?
I don't think there's a solid release date yet because they just did like their first trailer press today.
Okay. I'll watch the trailer when we get off the air, but I'm gonna pre-order this. I need a new game for the PS5, so I am in.
And the fact that it doesn't takes place in Japan and not a normal Silent Hill. Like I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a departure. So I was never a huge fan personally of like the old school Silent Hill games because I'm like, they bored me a little bit. But if this changes things slightly, I'm interested.
I was more a fan of the concept atmosphere of it.
Well, like the concept of Silent Hill, Parasite Eve, and fucking like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
That's cool, but like a lot of the execution of the games just lost me. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna care now.
Yeah. Also, the movie was terrible.
Which one?
The Silent Hill.
Oh yes, you're right.
The one with Sean Bean.
Yes.
Where he didn't die. Where he didn't die.
That's why it was bad because he didn't die.
Shut
The Japanese Parasite Eve though, that's fucking great. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that one.
In Resident Evil, we all know that's like low budget sci-fi bullshit, but it's okay. It's what Mila Jovovich, like it's fine.
Jerk off to my wife. That's all it was. Jerk off to my wife.
The original cuck. He just made movies to cuck himself. Yeah. Shit! Look at that.
Killed Nemesis for me. Hate you.
He monetized cucking. He's a genius, actually, if you think about it.
But this match was okay. Eddie won.
Of course he did. The heels have to win these kind of things.
Yeah, so he gets the advantage for the team.
Uh-huh.
Leon tried. Failed, but tried.
He did his usual shit. He did a flip. It was kind of cool. It was kind of fun. But what personality? What's his gimmick? Who is he, aside from flippy British boy?
He's got to start saying bruv more. Bruv! Tommy Dreamer, bruv!
Will Ospreay, bruv. No.
I am the feeling, bruv.
It's like the fact that Will Ospreay's proven he gets the business and he understands things and he's grown up. Like,
yeah.
I can't shit on Will Ospreay as much as I want to.
No. I like Will. Like, yeah, he might sound stupid, he might act stupid, but he's really not.
Okay, he says some like bro dude shit sometimes, like British bro dude. So like, what is that, like shav? Is that the terminology for like a British fucking bro dude? It's,
I guess, yeah.
But like, so it says some dumb stuff, but it's not like wrestling stupid. It'd just be more like saying the Earth is flat or like Holocaust denying. Like I could see him saying something dumb like that.
Yeah, Hendrick. We hear you.
It's like, hey, these guys make some good points. You know, like, have you read the documents? Have you read the literature? Shut the fuck up.
Like, have you read this Eli Wiesel book? It's trash.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. This is why your Imagine Noah was trash. How did he even get there? He thought the world was flat. Japan should have fallen off the side for a while.
He walked across the street.
Yeah, he just walked across the water. He's Jesus now, too. Look at that.
I bet, yeah, he unlocked his chakra third eye.
Wait, wasn't that Matt Sydal?
I mean, probably. He just slipped. He slipped at a Diddy party with all the baby oils.
That's why he slipped at the Battle Royal. I understand now. He just came back from the Diddy party. He was still slick.
I mean, so did Nakazawa. So.
I mean that was his gimmick before it was Diddy's.
The Naka get the fuck off my TV, but.
Yeah, that was funny like once, and then when it became the only thing he did, it's like that's dumb as fuck. Okay, I'm over
And
this.
now he's Kenny's butler, so he's got a job.
He's always been Kenny's fucking bitch boy, though.
But now it's in public. Now it's on streaming. Now it's on places.
Places, people, and things.
Places, people, things.
Ah, all of these wonderful nouns. Yes.
Yep. But we go to our next segment, terrible country music.
But a decent segment.
No, I'm sorry, before that. Before that, it was Sammy Callahan.
Oh, that one. I thought you meant the other terrible country music that was a decent segment.
Just Callahan's TV glitching, whatever you want to call it.
And then, like, what the fuck are they doing with
Hey,
Steph?
I can't touch him, or else I'm fired. And then Steph Delaney's right next to, ha ha, you, I'm here.
It's like this, it's so cringy.
You can't touch me, but we can touch you.
Like this is stupid. Like, I don't know why this is a thing. Why is this the thing? Explain why this is a thing.
I can't explain it. I want it to be over.
I do too. I feel like it's not going to be though.
I hope it ends in a DQ so I can bash it tomorrow.
Wait, isn't it a hardcore match?
Yes.
How?
They'll find a way.
This isn't a WWF fucking Hell in a Cell.
Well, it's like, well, how do you get a DQ in a cage match? Well, it's technically a no DQ.
Because you went too far. Man, you don't understand. It was Hell in a Cell. And you went too far. Don't you get it, man? There's lines. There's humanity.
Yeah.
There's decorum.
Yeah, I would have a heart attack too if that was how my Hell in a Cell match went.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm sorry.
That's still one of the dumbest fucking finishes to anything I've ever seen.
I know that made me dislike Seth forever.
Oh, I haven't liked him since what the fuck was it? Fucking
The Messiah.
Wrestle Society X. When him and Jimmy Jacobs were a tag team, do it for her.
I did not remember him.
Him and Jimmy Jacobs were a tag team for that, yeah.
Like, I remember Wrestle Society X, but I watched like one episode.
They came out looking like the biggest, like, emo fucking, like, Bam Margera him fanboys of the what, 2004, 2005 era, what exactly that was. And, like, are you Googling Do It For Her right now?
You know what? I'm going to.
I heard you typing, and I thought you started Googling, I do it for her.
I don't believe you.
They look like the biggest Spencer's Gifts Hot Topic rejects. But, I don't know, it was 2004, 2005. I was like 18 or 19. I kind of looked like a Hot Topic reject, so like, it worked. I didn't hate him.
Oh my fucking god.
You're looking like it now? You're looking at it now?
I'm looking at it now.
Told you. That's the last time I liked Tyler Black. I can't even call him Seth Rollins. That's the last time I liked Tyler Black. It's...
Yeah, no. CM Punk did nothing wrong then against Seth Rollins.
Agreed. 1000%. And I don't like Punk either, but it's bad is that Punk has been way more tolerable in this last run in WWE that I'm like either I'm getting old or he's making sense or both, and I'm scared of all of those options.
Probably both.
Because it's like he was such a whiny bitch his first run, and I hated everything because it just felt like he was trying too hard to be edgy. And now he's just like the old dude who's just sick of the dumb shit and just sick of everybody else. I'm like, oh, fuck you. Like, I feel attacked.
I'm not saying I like or dislike you, but I'm saying I understand you.
Exactly. Like, I feel attacked and seen at the same time. Fuck you, CM Punk. Okay.
Yes. Next match, Wes Lee and Laredo Kid.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about alluding to earlier
I
about
know
like
we already talked about it for the most part. Laredo looked good. I think he swaps bodies like getting you.
body change now.
Yeah.
Fucking Wes looked bad. He won clean, but he didn't look good winning clean.
Yeah, no, he looks pretty sloppy in this one. I was like, I don't know what happened.
I don't know if it's them trying really hard to get across that he's a heel, so he needs like the chicken shit heel backup, so he can't even beat somebody he'd usually beat.
And then they didn't do anything.
But like, yeah, it's just so many things were just painted weird. Like Wes just looked stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hope he
And
looks better tomorrow.
yeah, we will find out. But Rascals in Austin came out. They crossed the line. They're gonna send Wes Lee packing to NXT where he belongs.
Hmm.
And this feud's gonna be over finally. Did you watch any of the like Femi Moose or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean Femi Moose it's a pretty good match, but like it went exactly the way we expected it to go.
Yeah, meat slapping.
Yeah, big meat and men slapping meat, and
Slapping the meat. Mm.
like anybody that said that Moose got buried is an idiot if they watch that
Oh
match.
yeah, no. As I said, fans are fucking dumb.
Like both of them hit one finisher, the other one kicked out,
Yeah.
and it was basically the race to see who'd hit their finisher the second time, and it just happened to be Oba. But we knew it was gonna be Oba anyway.
Right.
Just like the Hardys retained their titles against Fraxium.
And it's like, yeah, we know the W guys, but they're still TNA contract, and they did win. Like, did they not? Did they not want? Like, these are people that are like, they don't watch. They just comment, thinking they could sound smart.
Hmm.
Like, oh, this wouldn't happen in AEW. Checkmate, smarks.
It's like you're right. It wouldn't happen in AEW because no
'Cause they wouldn't be
TNA
seen.
wrestler, no
They wouldn't
TNA
be.
wrestler won in AEW.
Yeah, like no one would have been seen.
The only ones that were seen at that time were the fucking Good Brothers.
Yeah, and they did not have a good reception.
Correct.
And then I was just like, you know what? Like, why do we like these guys?
Because Kenny likes them.
And
And
Tony wanted them.
exactly, and AEW basically was built off of just Kenny fans liking everything that Kenny does.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I'm wrong on that one.
No, you're not. Now it's everything Tony likes, and he has worse tastes.
Which is why it's tanking, because people are less in love with Tony.
That awkward moment when Kenny is more the baby face than everyone else is.
Yeah, well, that's because Cody left, and he was the only one that actually knew wrestling.
Right, but I'm saying, like, you know, like, out of, like, everyone they have now is, like, Kenny is the only one that would talk some common sense. I'm like, you're supposed to be a heel, right?
Heels are supposed to talk common sense, though.
It's like, man, like, he's turning a baby face in, like, real life. What happens?
True. When he was out with injury on his stream, he made some salient points, like about Rossi and a few others that I'm just like,
Right,
huh.
talked about Roman, talked about the Styles, or who really gives a shit about the 5-star shit.
Exactly. So I'm like, huh. Omega made some points. CM Punk's been making points. So like, COVID fucking is weird, man. Like, people changed, and I don't like it because now I kind of agree with him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and Mox is still the worst main event wrestler in a long time.
and he dragged down Edge. Somehow that shit main event is in the running with the awful fucking didn't explode match as the worst one in AEW history. Like, how? How did the exploding ring match that didn't explode not be the worst with like that's how bad this fucking match was that people are forgiving the exploding ring match.
Yeah, and you know, did you know people blamed Shane McMahon for the Mox storyline not working?
How?
Oh, because he didn't take the deal. He wanted to control, so they had to backpedal. Like, okay, but you had months now.
You're
You had
supposed to have a way to pivot out of storylines if things don't go through.
Yeah, and it shows, yeah, like you know what? Maybe not everyone deserves creative freedom.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mox is the prime example of that.
I mean, Mox is an idiot. Mox can barely
He
talk.
is, and like I said, he's the worst main eventer, overpushed guy right now.
I mean, Stone Cold was right on his podcast. What was that, like 5 years ago?
Yeah,
Like, Mox is
not
just
long ago, like
lazy.
longer than that. Yeah,
But you know what, like 5, 6, maybe. Yeah, maybe more than that. But, like,
yeah. That was around.
it was, like, right before COVID, wasn't it?
No, that was after WrestleMania where he fought Brock.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
And that wasn't a good match either.
yeah. He blamed Brock.
I know, I remember that. He tried to be like, whoa, it doesn't help when the guy won't let
I
you
was
get your
like,
shit in.
I was like, okay, but that explained everyone else he fought where he kicked ass. It looked awesome.
Yes. Brock will get, from what we've all learned between interviews with Brock and interviews with other people, Brock will work with you if he thinks that it makes money and it makes sense.
Yeah,
If he doesn't like you and it doesn't make sense, guess what he ain't doing?
yeah, he was doing that.
And you're not going to stop him.
Yeah, like
Look at Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's bigger than Brock, and Brock still gave him the fucking, like, kidney shot and told him to slow the fuck down in that three-way dance with fucking
Yeah.
him,
Kane.
Kane, and, yeah. So, like, when dude's, like, 6'9" and getting punked out by Brock, yeah, I don't think anybody else is gonna...
yeah, even Braun was like, okay, sorry.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please don't hurt me. Braun became a bottom real quick.
He showed his true colors.
Yes, he did.
Yes. Oh dear, oh my.
But yeah, Mox is terrible.
Yeah.
What the fuck? The shooters also just... Umino looks like crap. Like,
He looks like an awful Hakushi.
yeah, he looks like Hakushi... How did I say? He looks like Hakushi's stunt double.
Yeah.
And they gave him a shitty Busaiku knee into the lamest fucking Northern Lights bomb finish. As a finish! What the fuck is he doing? The Northern Lights bomb hasn't looked good. And who used the Northern Lights bomb? Was it Akira Hokuto?
I know Kawada.
Occasionally, but he's still known more for the Gonzo bomb and his kicks. But, like, who actually used it fairly effective? Was it Akira Hokuto? Because I know Keno uses it occasionally, and I don't remember if it's an homage to Akira Hokuto or if it's Kensuke Sasaki. Because they're both like his wrestling mom and dad.
It was Akira Hokuto.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, it looked okay when Hokuto did it, but whenever like Shooter looks shit, I don't even like it when Keno does it. Like, you know, because it's a scoop brain buster. It's a brain buster. Who gives a fuck? That's not a finish. Like, do something cool. Or
Well, yeah, especially in Japan where they do power bomb to land on your head, and that's a hope spot.
exactly. Or it's like, if you're gonna knee the person in the face, just do a fucking bumaye. Shinsuke's not in Japan anymore. Like,
Oka does it better.
but you know what I mean. Like,
I know what you
Shinsuke,
mean, yeah.
Shinsuke still just runs through fucking people and hits them with his knee. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't bitch out on it for like a Busaiku. But like, good God, wrestling sucks right now in a lot of places where it used to not suck.
Yep.
At least-
These are sad times.
At least Noah has Ozawa. Ozawa is a fantastic
Ozawa
champion.
is going to be my rest of the year if he keeps it up.
He might. He's winning me over too.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Kenta coming back to Noah, but now Ozawa. I'm like, oh, Kenta, you got some fight right there.
I love his little backflip into the Naito pose. Like,
That's good too.
Yo, man, he's fucking suave. He can
I
seduce
mean, he's suave as fuck too with the reporter girl too.
I was like, yo, man, just seduce me. Fuck.
When she's just like, so wait, what are you doing for your championship or something like that? He's just like, will you marry me? It's like, what the fuck? And then she's just like, no, not right now.
Ozawa don't play games.
No, he doesn't. He's good. He's good, man.
But no, talented guy. He's a definitely breath of fresh air.
Yes, he is.
And he's been outdrawn a lot of people in recent years to know us.
Well, I mean, a couple of those years they couldn't have people, but I know what
Well,
you
I'm not saying like
mean.
when they came back, like they still like drawing a bigger crowd. Like both him and Jun Saito are
Yeah.
getting like better attendance than previous champions in the past couple of years.
Well, they had a lot of issues after Go got hurt, like back to back,
Yeah,
because it's like Muto was still a good draw for them. Like
yeah.
regardless of what you feel about how some of his matches went, he was a good draw. But
Yeah, some were solid.
Shiozaki, like his best run was when people weren't allowed to be there, and then as soon as we start coming out of it, he gets hurt and has to drop it to Muto. And then he hasn't been able to like get off the injury fucking train long enough to be relevant last couple years. So I hope he's okay because like there was a lot of damage in his arm from what I understand. Like he couldn't even lift it at some point,
Yeah, something like that.
like nerve damage or some shit. It's because Lariat. He's a Kobashi kid, so
Yeah, yeah.
like
It runs with the regimen.
exactly, it's between chops and lariats. Like I get why his arm would be the thing that's fucked up, but yeah, if Go can get healthy, that's something I think would be cool to see, like the old school like Go kind of wrestling style against Ozawa or some of the newer blood, and see how that goes over.
Yeah. No. I'd be down for that for sure. Next match. This will be a quickie. Xia Brookside and Rosemary.
I'd take a quickie with Xia Brookside. I'll do
Oh, you're right.
it.
I'm like that with a wrestler I discovered in the UK. So,
Ooh,
her name is Succubus.
that's literally what she goes by, is Succubus.
Yeah, she wears that Morgana Succubus outfit.
Okay, and she wrestles for who? Rev Pro, Progress.
Like small local UK indie scene.
Interesting. I'm going to have
And
to go.
and I will say it on the air, that ass.
Oh, like Danny Luna level of deadass, or
I mean,
okay, so that's not a no. So that means it's comparable. Okay, let's.
it's good. It's good. But anyway, Xia is
Okay,
not going to play no more Miss Nice Girl.
I see what you're saying. I agree.
Oh, you're looking.
Of course, I have to know. If if you Google things that I say, I gotta Google things that you say, and I'm like, oh,
I was like follow on the Facebook.
I definitely understand where you're going with that. Yes,
Yep.
but yeah, so Zaya Darkside may be incoming.
Yeah. Well, apparently in the modern era of wrestling, if you spit mist, you become evil.
No, that's only if it's the Octopus Ink. It's not Mist.
No, it happened with when Malachi was spitting people.
You mean the guy that's not employed anymore?
Yeah, that guy. That's what happened. That harassment with mist. Don't do it, people.
It could also get people pregnant.
Yeah, you got people pregnant. You can feed the babies the mist.
Damn right.
That's
And then
their
they become
food.
wrestlers.
And
Maybe
then,
that's what Rose.
and then they have the mist inside them to give it back.
That's what Rosemary's trying to do with Zaya. She's trying to make her the new Mist baby.
Oh, she's trying to give her a surrogate. Is what you're trying to say?
Exactly. Because well, think about it. Rosemary's a demon.
Yeah.
She's been the demon assassin forever,
Yeah.
and Zaya's the angel of the ring. So angels and demons, it's too perfect. So if they make her into a fallen angel, which I know Christopher Daniels, blah blah, stop it. But you get what I'm getting.
No,
at.
no, he'll punch himself to bleed on camera.
You know, Zaya never did that. Zaya never gigged herself on camera in the middle of
No.
everything, so she's already got to step up on Daniels.
Yep.
She didn't break her neck in WCW. She didn't kill herself. She wasn't Curry Man and Suicide at different points. So hey, I think Zaya's doing a little better than Daniels at the moment.
That's right. No more shapeshifting.
Exactly, and Zaya was never involved in the Claire Lynch story. So that's definitely another thing she's got over fucking Christopher Daniels.
So we will make a decree here that Xia Brookside is a better person than Daniels, Christopher Daniels.
Yes.
Better career already. Don't want to hear it.
Yep. Yep.
Quarter adjourned. Let's go home.
Better career already, so she'd be a better fall angel if that's the angle they're going.
Yes.
And I'm not mad at that.
Let's do it. Next up, decent segment here. This is the Steve Macklin, Eric Young, with the terrible country music.
See, again, when you say terrible country music, this was the one that stuck out to me, not the other one.
I could just say country music. It'd be the same shit, but...
Some country music is okay. Some.
I won't go out of my way for it.
Oh, yeah, no, me neither.
Who goes out of their way for it? People that don't season their food, that's who.
People below the Mason-Dixon line.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But yeah, they're like, oh, like, I had no beef with you, I have respect for you, but I don't trust you with the Northern Armory. Eric goes like, I get it, but this is the path I've chosen. We will cross paths.
I mean, I like the slow burn to this, sort of. Like, it definitely feels like Macklin's eventually going to, like, team up with EY.
Yeah, and a nice little quote with you enjoyed yourself then, enjoy yourself now.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I'm not mad at this. It makes sense with the angle they're going.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll tie into tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And I'm going to say real quick, itty bitty, JDC beat Cody Deaner next. Yeah. He talked about his kids. He's got kids.
But that's somebody else's gimmick.
Yeah, someone better. Stupider.
Yeah. Nah, not wrong.
Stupider, but better.
And I think the stupid's on about an equal level. But better, I agree.
Well, if you heard Wade Barrett, he says he's a fucking moron.
It's Wade Barrett, though.
What Barrett?
I mean, just say it. Like, I don't think that's the most credible source.
Yeah. He spells core with 2 R's. Who does that?
Vince McMahon. Who's that to?
Yeah, Vince McMahon for proving it. That's who.
Oh, you heard that story, though, on whatever the interview that was, right? Where they were going to name it the Core. Vince tried to get the rights to it, but apparently he couldn't get it, so he had to, like, pivot out real quick. It's like, what's another way we could spell it, or what are we going to do? And somebody's like, put a second R. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was Heath Slater doing the design for it, and he put the extra R in there.
I think that's the fake story that people have run with.
Oh, well.
I think they asked Heath to do a design for it after the fact, but it's because they couldn't get a trademark for the normal one, because, I don't know, Core was something else, like some kind of brand for something.
Yeah, and yeah, that was short-lived.
Just like the Nexus. Just like everything that Wade Barrett's ever done, like the fucking United Nations or whatever the fuck that was. With
that was a Sheamus group.
Wasn't Wade Barrett in that too? Oh, but he was, yeah, because it was like Rusev, Sheamus, Wade Barrett, and...
Del Rio.
Yeah, Del Rio. That one. Voldemort.
Yeah, that's
Mexican Voldemort.
Alright, next match, Tessa Blanchard and Cora Jade against Slamovich and Ying Lee. Match.
Yeah, it was a good tag match, actually. Like, there was good action, it was stiff strikes, and...
No mess-ups, the kick looked good, that Lee did.
It wasn't the Thunderstruck, though. Commentary called it wrong. It was just a spinning heel kick. Because she had to...
Yeah.
Oh, no, I agree, but she had to get her leg up over... What was it? Like, fucking Masha's shoulder, because she had her kind of in, like, a Death Valley Driver type thing, and Tessa was trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
So, like, if it was supposed to be Thunderstruck, I like the fact that Lay adjusted, because it looked better. Because if she had to just do, like, the jumping Trouble in Paradise type thing, that might have missed and might have looked bad. You know what I mean?
Right. And, the way they set the ended makes complete sense. Cora Jade hits Masha with the belt, and then Tessa hits her finisher. 1, 2, 3. Tessa gets the win over the champion, but didn't really beat her clean. And it gives Cora heat for going into tomorrow. Because
Agreed.
if they pin Lee, then they're not going to care about her match with Tessa tomorrow because it's going to happen again.
Do we think Cora's gonna be cleared for the match tomorrow? Because she got rocked in that Jordan match, what, 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago?
Apparently she said she was fine though.
It was her head, though. Because it wasn't her leg, like people were saying.
Um,
She
I,
has to pass concussion protocol, and it doesn't always take a week or two. Ask football players, you know what I mean?
I think the match will happen.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm curious what happens if she's not cleared. Like, who do they pivot to? Like,
Then
somebody else from
then
NXT?
then, then if not, I can see them adding Masha to the match with Tessa and Lee. They can make it a triple threat.
Maybe. I don't like that. Just because
I don't either, but I'm saying they could.
I would much rather just like a rando from NXT to come over.
Jordan Grace.
That'd be funny. But
I would laugh.
but no, like it was like Lola Vice or Jada Parker or
Or Zara, that new
yeah,
powerhouse.
Zara, yeah, however you pronounce that name,
Yeah,
or even Roxanne, because Roxanne and Cora were supposed to be friendly.
yeah, and she's on her go out on her back tour. So
More or less, yeah. So she could eat a pin, is what I that's where I was thinking too.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
we'll see.
Agreed. But no, a solid match. I really liked it.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we get another good segment, the summit between Ali and Mike Santana.
A really good fucking segment.
I
Had
was like,
no
oh,
business being this good.
right, no, we're gonna say it probably segment of the night.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, no, Ali came in late. He's talking about, he's champion of the people. They need a leader to become world champion.
Hmm.
Not someone that cannot bear responsibility. They showed Santana and Ortiz.
Do you think that tells us anything that we saw Ortiz instead of just heard Ortiz?
Um, is he still in a contract of AEW?
Oh, I don't know. But I know that him and Santana had a falling out. So, like, do you think maybe bridges are repaired a little bit?
I think they're just like cordial with each other, type of thing.
Because you know what could be, since we were playing with the idea earlier, if they did a lockdown match, if you brought back Ortiz, Hernandez, Homicide is apparently retiring this year at some point.
This month actually.
So if they can convince him to stick around for lockdown,
But we would have to bring lockdown back.
but that's my point. Like if we get a lethal lockdown match with like Team Ali versus Team Santana, and Team Santana was just like all the old LAX members,
Right.
that could be kind of fun.
It could be.
The cabinet versus LAX essentially.
That'd be cool. Just Conan has to, keep his mouth shut for a little bit.
Is he even involved in TNA anymore? I thought he was involved more in AEW and
He's wherever he likes to complain.
well, let's be fair, he hasn't been wrong in a lot of what he's complained about. He's just kind of a dick.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta give him a little bit of credit. He's been right.
Here
He's
and
just
there,
dickish.
sometimes, and says stuff that he shouldn't have. Like leaking. Oh yeah, Penta and Ray are going to be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
I mean, but everybody kind of knew it already. Like, he's
I
just
know, but it's
confirming.
but it's just like don't say on the air like, well, on contract, wait till they leave, and then you can go. Well, I heard they're going here.
It hasn't hurt Penta though, because
No, it hasn't hurt Penta. It just hurt Ray.
he wasn't really on TV anyway.
Yeah, because he'll get hurt on the way to TV.
And then I think he just got released a couple weeks ago, didn't he? Finally?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There we go. So, like, most of the WWE fans don't listen to podcasts. They're not the hardcores. So, Conan could basically read off exactly how the fucking show finishes and millions of people still won't care. They'll still be
Right.
surprised because they don't listen to all this extra stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, Santana was talking about like, oh, like I've had pressure. I had pressure all my life. I fought the best, like Moose and Alexander. We're not gonna talk about Kaz.
Nope. This.
And then Ali just like, you know what? I guess this is way too hostile. Grabs a bottle of wine. I thought it's a good thing because I want you to keep this because when they beat you, you're gonna self-destruct, and then you're gonna have that bottle. You're gonna have a drink. And it's gonna lead you to wanting more, to the point where you're gonna break your daughter's heart.
Yep, and that was the trigger. You
Yep.
don't talk about kids.
His ass, and then the Secret Service kicks his ass,
Yeah, yeah.
and Ali just pours the glass of wine, does a little cheers, and goes, "For you."
And just leaves it next to him. That was good. He didn't pour it on him. He just left it there. I think that was well done.
Yeah, like, to calm your nerves, something to drink when you wake up.
Hmm.
Good shit. I loved it.
As long as Ali has figured out to not say the same fucking thing in the middle of a match over and over and over again,
I think he'll
It's fine.
stop that. I think he'll stop that.
if I fucking hear him say like "you're not the champion we deserve" or whatever the fuck he could say to
Need or
Santana,
whatever.
like you're an addict or some shit, like if he repeats that 99 fucking times to the match, that is going to ruin the match for me.
Right. No, agreed. And we will smack him.
Like he needs to shit talk better. It's
And he will.
he better.
He'll learn.
Yeah, he better learn today. All right, all right, all right.
All right. Mm. But finally, our main events. Joe Hendry defending the TNA World title. He summoned Santana in attack mode, the magic card, trap card, whatever you want to call it. He was eating nachos and then he heard his name called, like Biggie Smalls, and he came to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And as he was about to announce the opponent, here comes Mokuba.
My big brother.
Returns tomorrow, and my big brother has bestowed upon me his rematch clause to me to use on you right now.
So bad.
He shimmies in the rain like a high school girl.
It gets caught in the standing ovation and dropped immediately.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then Santana was like, I'm so sorry.
It's like, you want to work it one more time? Because that wasn't the guy I wanted to pick.
You mind? And then Henry's like, okay.
That was a warm-up.
And then the real opponent was Brian shit. Hammerstone.
Close enough.
Hammerstone.
Your favorite wrestler.
In his last TNA match, because he announced a couple days ago that during the tape-ins, it was his last time in TNA, officially a free agent once more.
Mm-hmm.
Where will he go? I'm going to assume AEW.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why? They don't like big guys.
I know. They'll do it anyway.
But WWE has Jacob.
And Jeff Cobb.
Jacob. I don't care about Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb hasn't been good since he was the Monster Matanza. Like,
But okay, but we still got big guys. We got Braun Strowman, we got Cobb, we got Braun Strowman, if you want to call him up. We got Brock Lesnar Pete on people. We got Obafemi. We got Moose.
you got big meaty men slapping meat.
We got all the meats. We don't need that meats.
Everything you mentioned, with the exception of like brawn, not really a lot of white meat. You got a lot of other meat. Need one more white meat guy. Come on. And that's what Jacob and Hammer go together real well.
They do, but he's probably gonna want to go with
I mean,
reformed
Hammer's gonna
Dynasty.
be in NXT. Like Hammer's not main event ready.
But I say, like, I think he'll want to reform Dynasty with MJF. I suppose Wakashira.
But Holiday's not in AEW.
No, he's in what, GCW now?
I think so. Yeah, because he came back from the leukemia or whatever, like
Yeah, no,
cancer he
yeah,
had,
he's cancer free. I thought he'll go back to MLW, but no, he does not.
and then I know I saw him in GCW at some point. But like, unless Holiday was to go to AEW for some reason, like, what the fuck? Like, dude, MJF doesn't need another bullshit bodyguard, dude. Like, or like fucking Jericho used Wardlow, like, or whoever the fuck used him. They don't know how to use big guys.
Everyone used Warlow.
I know that's I'm like everybody used him as like a bodyguard, and he sucks, and he never got over. But he was just like, I'm the
Yeah,
muscle guy.
yeah, he did get over, and then they ruined it the week after.
So that's not getting over.
But
If you're over for a week,
I think he was starting to. He was starting to. Like, okay, he squashed MJF, cool. And then all of a sudden, his next feud was fucking Mark Sterling and 20 bodyguards.
my point stands. They
Like,
don't know how to use big guys.
Make it make sense.
I can't, because they can't, because they don't write to make
Yeah,
sense.
and they give him Scorpio Sky, and then that feud was shit. And then
Well,
Joe tried to make it work. It didn't work. And then Wardlow beats him. Then he wins the belts back. Oh, I lost the belt. Well, as punishment, you're going to lose it to Hobbs in Canada.
But that's my point, though. Like, Hobbs, Brian Cage, Wardlow, they don't do well with bigger guys. Like,
Yeah, guys,
fucking
don't do the indie style. If you don't do the indie
Big
style,
Bill.
you're
What
a
is-
shitty wrestler.
What is Cass's stupid fucking name? Big Bill? Come on. It's a dumb fucking name.
I was sad for Big Bill.
That's a dumb fucking name, and he's not used well. I
William,
want to mention Keith Lee.
Like William Morrissey, like, go back to that.
Yeah, I want to
That was
mention Keith
badass.
Lee. I want to mention Keith Lee in it, but I know he's been sick too.
He's gone. He's lost cause. If what I'm hearing is true, poor Walter.
Oh no, I get you, but I'm just saying, like, he was also he's sick. He's got health issues. But even when they had him there, they didn't do a lot of good stuff with him. And
Yeah.
then they I don't know who thought it was
they thought he did well because he won a belt. So, ooh, that
And-
helped.
whoever told him to stop dyeing his hair was a moron.
And they became fan of the opera.
But you know what I mean? Like, anybody with some size in AEW does not get used well at all.
No, unless you do a 630 corkscrew senton. No.
Even then, maybe not. Because could you imagine being like 6'7" and trying to land that and not hurt people?
And we'll go, hey, just because you could doesn't mean you should. Because it looks fucking stupid.
Exactly. I mean, fuck, I used to get on fucking Damian Priest about that shit. He did too much flippy shit when he was Punishment Martinez.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't use his size well at all in his early career. And Dijak's not much better either, but like, you know, like, if you're 6'7" or bigger, don't jump. Like,
Don't be a cruiserweight.
that's not your shtick.
Like not, but it's X divisions, no limits.
And it's
no
like,
rules.
there's a reason Luchasaurus sucks. Like,
Yeah,
and it's not just because it's not a marketable gimmick at all.
it's not.
Who the fuck thought Lucha Dinosaur was something to fucking do? Come on.
Well, the same people that think Jack Perry is still a major star, even though he's not. But like, oh, but he got rid of Punk. He's a star. It's like, doing what?
How did he get rid of Punk? Punk left, and Punk got made to look better because Perry's an idiot, and so
Yeah.
is Tony Khan.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, he's a major star. He got rid of the cancer. Like, oh, it's still there.
Wow, the fact that people are even saying that is stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, he's not the savior. Like, like, take that away. No one will give a fuck about him.
Someone else, I mean, people calling Punk the cancer in AEW is like cancer calling chemotherapy the cancer to a human body. Be like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't like this? This is cancer. Aren't you cancer? No, 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 no. That's bad. This is fine. Stop it. You're overthinking
Nah,
it.
where are the clogged artery?
Yeah, yeah. We're just a heart attack waiting to happen. We're not the bad. We're the bad. We're the is the correct arm numb? It's a stroke or a heart attack. I don't. But we're not the bad.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's nice. You draw the line. I appreciate that. Okay.
But anywho,
Ugh.
decent main event, and Hendry won, standing ovation. And Hammerstone is done with TNA. We wish him the best of luck with whatever he decides to do next.
At least he got a title shot.
Yeah, at least he got a title shot on the way out. I'm okay with that.
Hmm.
It should have been a while ago, but
He also should have been on TV more often for whatever reasoning.
yeah, we're not saying calm down, people. We're not speaking for him.
I merely said.
We're observers. We're observing.
Observer's a different show. But
Oh yeah,
I'm merely saying his excuse sounded weak. It sounded like a fucking kiddie excuse of why you had to miss school or why you're calling out from work and you just didn't want to make up a reason. So you're just like, stuff, man. Like, I don't know. It was this mystery illness, like, killed me. I don't know. I'm sorry. What? 4 months and $20,000. Like, I just couldn't breathe. What? That sounds like an injury to me, but it's just I'm no doctor, I guess. But
look, if you say it's the one time, I'll believe you. Okay, but in all seriousness, good luck, Hammerstone. Whatever you decide to do next. And after the match, celebration didn't last long as the system attacked him, which led to the Hardys coming out, Leon Slater, and even Kazarian got attacked because he does what he did.
the classic TNA schmaz at the end before a pay-per-view.
But nice show, good little wrap up.
Go home.
Yep. And speaking of go home, before we get out of here, we're going to run down this sacrifice card.
Don't we want to talk about like the blah blahs of the night first?
Match of the night, tag match with
Agreed.
Tessa.
Yep.
Segment, Ali.
Yep.
Jobber.
I'm gonna give it to Xia, but
Yeah, she got blinded. That wasn't fun.
exactly after she was about to whip her with a chain. That could have been sexy.
It could have been sexy. All right, now sacrifice tomorrow. Laredo Kid and Octagon Jr. against First Class. I'm going with First Class winning.
Yeah, if first class doesn't win, I go bullshit.
We will all call the bullshits.
Mm.
Next week. Oh, wait, that's not next week. Next match.
The next match is next week. What?
Next match, handicap match, Spitfire against the Elegances and Concierge. I'm going to say Spitfire wins. They pin the Concierge.
I'm gonna say, honestly, here's where I'm at with it. There's only been 2 tag teams for the last 4 fucking months. This is how pathetic this fucking division is.
Yep.
And Spitfire has dominated every tag match. Like, Ash and all of them have gotten a singles win once or twice.
Is this for the title or no?
It is for the titles, yes.
Oh, then never mind. Then I'm going to say Elegance wins.
That's exactly where I'm at with it. It's like, they need to have the Elegance group win.
Yeah.
Because if Spitfire wins again, Heather might as well just turn on Ash and dissolve the group because it's fucking useless.
I would say if it was non-title, I would have said Spitfire.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with that logic.
But it's not.
It's for title.
If it's a title match, I see the Elegance team winning.
Elegance need to win it, or this has to be like the dissolution of the Elegance clique.
Agreed. Alright, next match, Kazarian and Macklin. I'm going to say Kazarian wins after distraction from Eric Young.
I'll say... I don't mind your thing. But you know what? Here's a question.
Okay, here's an answer.
in the cage match, if Hendry gets beat up, can Kaz cash in during the cage match to win the title when it's not a title shot match already to begin with? Has that ever happened with briefcases or anything like that before?
Don't
I
think so.
don't.
It
I
could have.
don't think it did. It probably happened somewhere, but like,
I know. Damien tried to cash in during War Games.
but did he actually, or did he just like?
It was about to until Radio Orders music hit.
Okay, so that's a like a feint, like a fake out. So has there ever been a situation where that's actually happened?
Oh, where it actually happened.
Yes,
Probably not. Then no.
because I agree that Kaz winning would make sense if they want to do some kind of cash in bullshit like that, just for shits and giggles.
Right.
Because I don't know who the hell else we have lined up in the main event. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure Nick will get a rematch.
but let's just play with the idea that Ryan actually wasted it. Nick
Yeah.
versus Ryan makes a lot more sense as like a blow off feud
Right.
because of that thing. Who the fuck else is in the main event that's a heel that would go after Hendry? And if Hendry lost because Kaz took advantage of the situation
Right.
and not beat him relatively cleanly, it doesn't damage Hendry. Hendry can always win it back on his rematch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's fair.
that's kind of where I'm going with it. Like if they plan on having Kaz actually cash in, I definitely think Kaz is winning.
Okay. Ali and Santana. I'm gonna have to go Ali.
I'm gonna go with Santana,
Okay.
only basing it off of the bullshit I just said. Because if Kaz does have the belt for some amount of time, you're not gonna want to have him face a heel. You know what I
Right.
mean? So putting another baby face in there to maybe like feud with him for the impacts or something like that before the next, like before the Mania event or whatever. That could work as like a stopgap feud.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next match: Tessa Blanchard and Ying Lee. Of course, obviously Tessa.
Tessa, yeah.
Street fight: Callahan and Mance Warner. I'm gonna say Mance Warner.
I'm gonna say no one wins because this match happened, so
Yeah.
nobody wins. But yeah, Sammy's been useless since he came back. So like,
Yeah.
this would be Mance's first real match too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Since debuting. So I feel like you have to give him the win because
Yeah. You
he's
can't
been
have him
around.
lose. You can't have him lose or do like a no contest type of shit.
Yeah, he's been on TV for like what 3 or 4 weeks, and he hasn't had a legitimate match because that bullshit thing that he did, whatever that lasted 5 seconds with Sammy, doesn't count.
Yep. Pretty much. Ace Austin and Rascals against Wes Lee's group. Obviously, I think the Rascals are gonna win.
Agreed.
Yep, and then maybe it'll make Rascals go back to get a tag title rematch.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. And yeah, they'll do that for Mania weekend. Next up, Knockouts World Title, Masha Slamovich and Cora Jade. Masha retains.
Yep.
X Division title ladder match, Moose and Jeff Hardy. Does Jeff Hardy become a Grand Slam, or you see Moose retaining? I got Moose retaining, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've got Moose retaining as well, just because I that'd be ridiculous to have Jeff Hardy as a double champion at this point. It's 2025. Come on.
Right.
I don't care if it's a ladder match. It's 2025. Hardy's like what, 47, 48? Stop it.
It's But yeah, but maybe will we see Kid Cash? Who knows?
I would like that. I'd like the Kid Cash, Lance Hoyt thing. Archer, whatever. Fucking tramp stamp handlebars, bitch.
There you go. And finally, probably our main event: Elijah, Joe Hendry, Leon Slater, Matt Hardy, and Nick Nemeth against the Colognes and the System in a cage match. I got the babyfaces winning.
Oh, I have the babyfaces winning the match, but I still really like the idea of Kaz cashing in.
Right. But I'm not included that in the main event. I mean,
Oh no, I do. I understand you're not going to, but
yeah.
like if that happens, I still think the babyfaces win.
Yeah.
But like Hendry getting fucking cashed in on right after the babyfaces win, that'd be a fucking awesome way to like have people go, yay! To go, oh, what the fuck?
It's like, why didn't anyone stop him? They're like, oh, Matt Hardy, they all won. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Exactly. But yeah, that is Sacrifice. We will be here tomorrow for that. Follow our social media down below for Dirt Sheet, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, TikTok, whatever. Follow me on Twitter, DamonPhoenix12. Follow my Instagram at House Husband Cosplay. Follow Andrew, IWC War Chief. Check out his content on the Chair Shot. Chair Shot, always use your head. If you want pop culture reviews and all that, go to comicbookclick.com for all your geeky pop culture media. If you want anime stuff, check out my show, Otaku Cafe, every Tuesday night. Follow that on Twitter at Otaku Cafe, or just type it on Facebook. Dershi Radio hosts us on that platform with gracious thanks. And then we will see you tomorrow. Also, we are here almost every day with Monday Night Raw, Tuesday night NXT, Wednesday night Dynamite, Thursday us, Friday SmackDown, and the occasional pay-per-view or PLE on a Saturday or Sunday. Again, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the wrestling.